record on this computer. All right. Make this bigger. Go away. Okay. I'm struggling today. Struggle is real. Okay. So hey everyone, welcome to our Team Dignity call for Sunday, September 23rd. And today we're going to talk about our Team Dignity Facebook page. So I'm going to actually show you that, what it looks like, and like why I thought it'd be a good idea to have our own team page, and just show you around and like some things to expect to come from in there too. But of course, first, like I always like to start, we'll do our recognition up to yesterday. If you post anything today in our challenge group, I didn't count that yet. I just counted up until yesterday. So up at the top is myself and Kristen Whitaker with 32 points. And then Amber Bungbarger right behind with 30. And then, of course, Amber Zimmerman, 14. Courtney Baker, 11. Erica Barnes, 11. Annette Grissinger, 11. So we're all doing extremely well this month. So I'm super proud to see those numbers coming up. And I know, like, especially like Amber, Kristen and myself, like we have a lot of points, even though it's only like the 23rd of the month, but that was because of the goal setting assignment that we did. So everybody that did that got 10 points, and then those that shared in the group got a headband as just like an extra incentive. So if you still have not done your goal setting, I suggest you go back and watch that video and do it, because you can still get your 10 points. You just won't get a headband because I'm a meanie, and if you did the assignment as you were told to, you get extra stuff. So everybody's doing great this month. I love seeing these numbers come up each month. I know in the beginning they were kind of low, so just to see more people on the board, it makes me happy. So good job, guys, and keep it up. And let me think about this for a second. So real quick, we're going to be doing a Halloween-themed October challenge group. So here, when is the end of this month? Is it on a Sunday? I think it's just coming next Sunday. It is next Sunday. We'll be closing out like our September challenge group, and then that Monday we'll start up with our new challenge group. So again, same group, just creating a different title. Like title is going to be something Halloween themed, and then a new cover page. So just for the month of October, it's going to be more Halloween themed. So be on the lookout for that. Kind of excited for that one. Just a quick reminder about, I'm going to talk about this until October 20th, so you guys are going to keep hearing about it. We're going to have a super Saturday event that's in Pittsburgh. I am going to it. As of just right now, it's just myself. If anybody else wants to go, I mean, here's the information. It'll also be posted in our team page I'm going to be showing you. So if you're interested in going and would like to, shoot me a message in the group, and just say you'd like to go, and then we can work out some details on like carpooling and things like that, if for those that want to go. Or if you have any questions about it, just let me know. I won't elaborate on it more. I've talked about it this whole entire time, but just a reminder. So let's go ahead and jump into our Facebook page. I'm hoping this is going to work and let me do what I want it to do, so we'll find out. And it paused, so I might have to stop sharing and then reshare. Yes, I am. Oh, for the love of Pete. No, I don't want to exit out. Okay. Hold on, it's being complicated with me. Where did my share? One of these days, guys, I'll get this technology stuff down. Okay. So here is our Facebook Team Dignity page. I have not added anybody in it yet. I wanted to wait till after we had this call to start adding everyone on our team into this group. So this page is going to act like outside of our challenge group. So what that means is this is not a challenge group. This is strictly just like our team's page. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to have a page for ourselves, because I know as like you start your journey with Beachbody, you're kind of like thrown a lot of information and trying to like find new recipes that fit with your meal plans and stuff like that. And there may be some like information about like products that you don't know, or just literally like anything, because like Beachbody provides you with a lot of information. It's almost kind of like mind-boggling in the beginning, at least it was for me when I first started. So my coach did this, and I thought it was time, since our team has grown and a lot of you are really, really participating and taking this journey seriously, that this would be a great idea to have a central hub for all that information to just like go and find it. So like Shakeology recipes, lunch ideas, meal plans, dinner ideas, lunch ideas, and then like, of course, like team events and stuff like that. So that's kind of what you're going to find. That's what you're going to find from this page. There's not a whole lot in here yet. I mean, I'm still working on it. Like there's more still to come, but there's enough of a foundation in here that I feel it was good to go ahead and start sharing that and opening it up to you guys. So within here too, it's not just me that can share stuff. So like if you come across a recipe that you really, really liked, don't be afraid to drop it in here so the rest of the group can see it. And then, yeah, it's just a way to like share recipes and things like that. So anything even else that you find too, like, I don't know, maybe events or like I know Amber Bumbarger shared like a really cool planner. She shared it in the challenge group, which is awesome. I mean, I still encourage you to continue to share in there too, because that is for like the other coaches and their teammates as well. So we want to share information with them too. But like if you find something cool like that, that's really helping you, like a planner like that, you can drop it in here too for the rest of the group. So it's not just for me to be like sharing stuff, I guess is my point. It's for everybody too. And of course, if there's anything that you have questions on, like anything like different products, you can't, you're getting bored with your dinners or your lunches or whatever, and you want more ideas, drop those questions in here too. And then I will definitely answer back, but then if anybody else like has an idea to help out a fellow teammate, you can comment there too. So it's just, again, a central hub just for our team only. Like you have to be on our team to be put into this group. But then of course, you can like share the information with anybody like outside of our group. But as far as being added into the Facebook group, it's just for our team. So within here, let's go to, so like, of course, everybody knows what the discussion part of a Facebook page is. Like that's where all the posts are housed. So of course you can go in there for that. Oh, and I'm going to say this because I know some people don't realize this. If you're on like your, like a laptop like I am now or a computer, if you go to like this recent activity, whoops, let me get this here. So like right here, like you can filter it to like newest posts, because I know Facebook does this stupid thing. I call it stupid because if somebody commented on something recently, even if it was like from a week ago, if somebody commented on something, Facebook pitches it up at the top, and you may not necessarily want to see that because you already acted on that, you've already commented on it. So if you do that little filter there and do new post, it'll put them in like order from like newest to oldest. So just food for thought. You can't do that on a phone. You have to actually be on like a computer to do that. So everybody knows what the discussion is. They know how to write posts or share videos and stuff like that. With this group too, I'm going to try to at least go live in our group every week to start, just to talk about like different things. And then of course, if like anybody has any questions about specific things as well, I plan on going live in here to talk about them. I just think this would be better than like trying to throw everything in our group message where things kind of get lost. So within here, of course, too, if you're on a computer, you can search this group. So like you can type, I don't know, like recipes in here or something like that and hit search, and it'll like pull up anything related to that. So like there's the recipes that I have in here thus far. So that features in here too, which is really nice. And then of course undo, you just go back to like a discussion or something like that to undo it. So yes, I plan on doing stuff like that. Under here too, there is this new thing called units. So it's kind of just a nice way to like organize things within the group. So you don't have to always go to the search to find it or scroll down through everything. You can go to units, and I have created several in here. There are a couple that I want, since this is new and you're new to the group, I want everybody to watch. I've created a couple of videos just to watch. So like here, you guys can read this on your free time, but it's explaining like what the units are, what they're going to be for. So I've done some videos, like one is Welcome to Team Dignity that I would like everybody to watch. So it's just re-explaining what this platform is, what it's for. The other one here, video I've created, Unit 2, is goal setting. So I know we did a team call about goal setting, and I had everybody create their goals and keep them, because like I've stressed in there, it's good to have goals and know what they are, because it's a good way to measure your success. So we did like the whole 1 month, 6 months to a year. I reiterated that in that video. So I'd like everybody to watch that one too. Unit 3 is about our monthly challenge group. So just explaining what that is. Because especially as we get new people added to our team, I feel like these 4 units here would be a really good start for someone that is coming new to our team to, know what we're all about, have their goals set, know what the monthly challenge groups are, and then lastly, the unit here. I don't have the video tagged here too, which I need to do that. But anyways, it's to pay it forward. So that is kind of like just a very, very extremely high level of what the coaching opportunity is and what it means. So then we have here too, the unit 5 are some meal plans that I have created for myself, and then a meal plan just template for everyone to use or look at if it's something that you're struggling with. There's some ideas there too. You guys can share yours as well if you want to. Unit 6 is where I'm going to house all the Shakeology recipes. So there's only 3 in there right now, but I have a few more that I need to tag and just put in here. So again, if you have any that like you're using that you'd like to share or looking for new ones, that would be the place to go to find them. Unit 7 is where we're going to house any dinner recipe ideas. So again, to get you some different ideas, I have more in there that I need to just upload and tag for you guys that will be there. Unit 8 are the actual like nutrition plans. So for me, I'm a big to-be mindset person. So I put in here like the template, what the Plate It method actually is. Like, so it shows you what the different pictures are and like what the different percentages are, the food listing, and then the recipe book too that came with To-Be. If any of you are using the container system, I would love for you guys to share some information and some insight on that. I used to use it obviously before To-Be came about, so I'm going to dig out some old stuff that I used to use to put in there. But if anybody has anything like that too, don't be afraid to like drop it in this group too, so we can share that with everybody else. And then lastly, I created the Fix8 recipes section just because this PDF here too, when you open it, it's like 248 pages or something like that. It's literally the whole entire Fix8 cookbook that Autumn Calabrese and her brother created. That's actually on BOD, but for those that don't have access to BOD but are on our team, I figured it would be a good idea just to share that knowledge with you. And then if you don't know where it is, I also even have the link here too for Beachbody On Demand. So that is just how the units are going to work. I just thought, again, that's a nice condensed way to kind of like keep everything together. So if you're looking for things in particular, you can just go to the units tab, and then if you're looking for dinner recipes, you can scroll down to dinner or the Fix8 recipes and go through that. So again, I'd like everybody to watch units 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then just comment with any feedback or anything else that you would like to hear or know about, or maybe elaborate on. So that's kind of just what those are, just a way to get us started. Of course, we know what members are, events. Well, that's where, like, if we're going to be having any local events or anything like that, because that's something I would like to do in the future, especially next summer. I'd like to have our own little, like, Team Dignity, like, kind of like retreat thing. So that's where, like, events like that would be posted where, I think it'd be great for all of us to get together. Videos, of course, you know what those are. Those are the ones that I have uploaded for those. My face looks really funny in some of those. Like, what's up with the second one? It's crazy. Those are the videos that I attached to those first set of units there that I would like everybody to watch. And of course, photos, we know what all that is. Those are just some that I've uploaded. So files, here is, again, like just all the files that have been updated, condensed together, but in the units, they're all broken out to what they fit in with. So really the one that you're gonna wanna pay attention probably the most to, which I wanna try to move it up to the top, but well, oh well, is this team calls link. So within there is where, I'll just click it real quick. So if you guys are missing any team, like if you miss a team call and you're like, man, I need to watch that, because you should, this is where you're gonna wanna go under the Files tab, and then to Team Call Link. And I know it's kind of a lot of clicking, but then if you click here, I created a Google Doc with all the links to all of our team calls. So of course today, I'll put in here, whoops. If it's gonna like work for me, it's not gonna work for me if it's gonna be a panda, but well, anyways, I'll put the date, and then I'll put, once I finish our call here, I'll upload the link to here, and then you just click on it and it'll take you straight to the YouTube page. which is where the call will be, so you can watch it. So I think that's better than having it in the group chat too, because then it gets lost, and if people have like commented a lot, then you have to scroll back through to try to find it. So the fact that we have a document that has all of our team calls in it is great for those that are going to be catching recordings. Group insights doesn't have anything in that. That is more for those that have complete, like I can see who's completed those units and who hasn't, for the ones that I've asked you to watch. Okay, so these are just notes on who's made changes, which right now I'm just the admin of the group because I am the only coach on our team at this time. So as like we get more coaches too, they'll become admins so that they can monitor some stuff as well. So what else did I want to show you? Oh, okay, so right here too at the top, there is this popular topics in post. So here is where like I was trying to condense them down to, like from the main things that I knew people would want to look for. And I figured like our team events, Shakeology, and just recipes would be things that we'd want to be interested in. So as you are uploading things, you can pick topics. So if you see here, I mean, you don't have to do this. This is just something that if you want to, you can. So like if you do, like you did something like here's a live video and I do add topic, I can like pick what are those categories I want to put it in. So that's something if you want to do as you're uploading things, you can tag them into certain areas if you want to. So that's just kind of what that are, and just another way to like narrow the posts down instead of going to the search, but most of the time I would suggest going to the units and then going from here and figuring out, okay, what am I looking for? Am I looking for meal plans or Shakeology recipes, dinner recipes, etc.? So that is what that is. And here is where, which I didn't realize I had an event tab. So right whenever I was putting all this together, I stuck about the Beachbody event in here. So, and I just got to there by clicking this little tab up there at the top under the popular topics. But most of the time you're gonna wanna go under the units to find everything. So that's what that is there. Back to discussions. Did I cover everything I think I wanted to? Yeah, it's just all the videos. So I really do like the units when it comes to like Facebook groups, just because I used to always try to like search for things through the search box, but like if you're on your phone, you can't do that. So having the, like you can actually view the units on your phone, which is nice. So you can just like click units and then there where you can just find everything. So if you're looking for, I wish this would go away. If you're looking for something quickly, that would be your place to go, because then we have all the different categories to just help you find more information about specific things. So in a nutshell, that is what our team page is, just another way to like share information, just another form of communication. Because I feel like a lot of stuff gets lost in our group chat. I mean, I'm still gonna keep the group chat just for like little like blurbs in the morning when I say hey, or send you guys a funny meme, because that'll kind of like clutter up this page, and we want to keep this page more informational purposes. So we'll still have our little group chat, but as far as like anything being communicated, of course, it'll be communicated through our team calls, and then it'll be communicated like through here too. And then again, I showed you where if you go under files, we have the team call links. They're all in there. So I won't be posting them anymore in the chat message. I'll be putting them there and then just maybe noting in the chat message that, hey, link is posted on team page. So then you'll know to go there and look at that. So I know this is going to be kind of like a big shift from me communicating everything through Messenger to communicating everything through the team page, but I'm hoping it'll be more just organized and concise that way, so you can actually like find stuff and then you're not out like looking for it on your own on like Beachbody On Demand or Google or Pinterest or whatever. So again, if you find anything that you feel would be good for the team to know, or you just want to share, this is the platform to do it. This is the place to do it. You have any questions on anything, again, this is the place to do it. Anything you want to know more about, learn more about, hear more about, this is the place to do it. Drop a post in here. And then either, of course, I'll respond back, but then if anybody else wants to add anything or like had an experience they want to share or whatever, comment and share that this is for us. So I want this to be like a good knowledge base for everybody on our team. So again, we'll still have our challenge group, but that's not what this is for. This is just for strictly information purposes. So really that's all I wanted to talk about, was just show you the page. Once I get off the call here, I'm going to, of course, upload our recording and then start adding everyone to this. So you'll see that coming, and you want to make sure that you accept it, because if you don't, then you're not going to get any of the information. So you want to make sure that you do that. But yeah, I think that's it. So, Kristen, it's just you and I, but I'm going to unmute you just to see if you have any questions about anything.
I'm actually good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured it was kind of self-explanatory, but sometimes I think I'm doing a good job explaining, and then I don't.
You're doing great.
Thanks. But I just thought that this would be a really good to, because I don't know about you, but I know whenever I first started, I was like, oh my God, like my coach was throwing like, I mean, you've kind of been in this for a little while now, so like you've gotten your feet wet and kind of got it figured out, but it's like in the beginning, you're like information overload. So
yeah, I think it will be a good thing. I like the idea behind it.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's beneficial. My vision for it actually works.
I'm sure it will.
So, all right, well, this was a short call, which I figured it would be. I do want to mention one more time that I have an idea for one more team call, and then after that, I'm kind of out of ideas. So if anybody thinks of anything that they would like to learn more about, like to talk more about, or maybe would like to hear from like other people's experiences or anything like that, let me know, because I can start working on maybe lining some different things up for our team calls instead of just all being kind of like informational based, because I feel like that's kind of what it's been up to this point, which is all good, but I think it's time to start expanding more. So actually that would be a good number one thing to do once I add everybody to the group, create a poll on what do we want to hear about next. That's what I'll do. Scratch that idea. That's what I'll do. What do we want to hear about next? So yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I got. So next Sunday we'll wrap up September and get ready to start October. And we'll be rocking and rolling with this group, this page, and see how it's going. And I'll probably ask for your guys' feedback then. So that's all I got. If you don't have any questions, if you do, as you're watching the recording, just reach out in the group chat or just message me directly. It doesn't matter. But then you guys will see you'll be added to this group. So that's all I got. So thanks for joining, Kristen.
You're welcome. Have a great
Sunday and a good week.
Thanks. You too.
Bye.
Bye.